Aquarius, welcome in. This is your July overview. We're going to take a look and see what's going on for you in the month of July. It is a general reading, so only take what resonates, leave the rest for somebody else. Roles can be reversed. Y'all know that spill. We're going to go straight into what you need to know this month. You already got cards that are popping out. Okay. King of Wands here, followed by the Wheel of Fortune. There's something here that you're going to have to take action on. And I feel like it's going to put you in the right direction. I also feel like this is something that could be very much unexpected. So, you know, you don't expect this opportunity. However, it's like I said, it's putting you in the right direction. It's starting a whole new cycle for you. Give me more. Sun card. Yes, it's starting a whole new cycle for you. I love this for you. Some of y'all may have Leo in your chart, or this is happening during the time period that Leo kicks off, because, or Jupiter in Leo. Today, if you're watching this on the 30th, is Jupiter in Leo. So, but I feel like whatever this is, it's like breathing new life into you. I also feel like you feel a little bit more energized as well with this. But it's like new day, new you. Give me more. Okay, Ten of Wands, followed by the Magician. I feel like there's going to be a lot on your plate in the month of July, but I also feel like you can manage it. You got it. You can handle it. You have that Magician that's there, that you're very empowered with whatever this thing is to be able to get things done. Like I said, there may be something here that's unexpected that you have to spring into action. But even if there's a lot of responsibility or there's a lot on your plate, you're still managing it very well. You're in a good energy, is what it feels like. All right, you got Knight of Wands here in the reverse, followed by the Chariot in the reverse. Something comes to a screeching halt, but let's see. Five of Swords, because it's an argument. Okay, you might get into an argument with someone here, and it's based out of pride. I feel like somebody I feel like somebody is basing this out of pride, the way that they're arguing with you, but I also feel like you are taking the high road when it comes to yourself and saying, I'm not going to deal with that. I'm not going to argue with this person, even though they're trying to argue with me. And I see you just completely not going in that direction. You're stopping yourself. You're stopping yourself from saying something that could possibly destroy this person. So I feel like you're going to avoid that conflict in the month of July. But it is going to come to your doorstep. So don't think that it's not going to happen. Well, I mean, it's not going to happen for some people, it's because these are general. It's a general reading. So, but what I'm saying is, don't think for the ones that this does relate to that you can avoid it. You can't avoid the confrontation, but you're avoiding how you respond to it. You're choosing silence. You got Two of Swords here, followed by the King of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. Feels like work related, or something that you're working on. Your voice is something that people look for. They're like looking to you to get the guidance and things. They feel like you're very wise. They feel like you know some shit. And I do feel like this does have something to do with work related stuff. All right, speaking of work related, let's go ahead and go into your career. All right, what can Aquarius expect in July when it comes to their career? What can Aquarius expect in July when it comes to their career? When it comes to their career, what can Aquarius expect in July? Oh, you got a lot of cards popping out. I'll take the one that fell. Let's see. Six of Wands in the reverse. Followed by the Knight of Wands in the reverse. And I just saw Empress in the reverse. I kept hearing somebody's trying not to give you your flowers. There's some sort of recognition that I feel like is on delay, and it almost feels as though they're trying not to give you your flowers. Is this intentional? No, I don't think it's intentional. I feel like this is just, it's slow. Do I think that it will happen? Yes, because I do see a lot of forward communication, but I also feel like this kind of puts you in the position to where you feel like, you know what, I don't even want to deal with you people anymore. For some of you, you may take an unexpected exit because you feel like you've put in a lot of work and effort into this place or this or whatever it is that you're doing, and it's almost as though you're not being acknowledged, or like your hard work, they acknowledge other people. It feels very intentional, and maybe, I don't know, for some of you maybe it is, maybe you just work with assholes, but um I think you're sick of it. I feel like you're wanting to take a leap of faith towards something that is going to have the potential to really grow into something. So for some of you, you are disconnecting from your place of employment because you're like, I'm not going to stress out about this. And you may be looking for a new opportunity or something else that's more up your alley. That's more your speed. Give me more for Aquarius when it comes to work. Seven of Swords in the reverse, followed by the Four of Swords in the reverse. I feel like you're becoming very honest with yourself in relation to not feeling valued. You might not even, you may even feel like you don't make enough where you are. And that you, for some of you, you essentially don't like working where you work. Like it makes you feel on edge, or you feel uneasy when you're there. Or like, you know how where it's like, you're supposed to like not take work home with you. For some reason, what I'm feeling like is for some of you, you can't even do that. Like you don't even get rest. And you're being very honest with yourself in the month of July in relation to that and how things are not changing for you. And you're wanting the change. You're wanting the accolades. You want, I mean, you just want to be acknowledged for the shit that you do, because I feel like you do a lot of sacrificing. Give me more on career. Four of Cups in the reverse to the Hierophant. Yeah, you are wanting to level up. Like there's going to be a real deal feeling about this in July where it's like you can't ignore it anymore, because I feel like for a little bit you guys maybe were ignoring it for a little bit, and this is just something you can't ignore anymore. You know what you want. You want a higher level of like status, maybe money. You want to be in a higher tax bracket. Like you're wanting more. And it almost feels like where you are right now, it's almost pushing you to get out. It's like the universe is trying to make you so uncomfortable that you can't take it anymore, and you do what is needed to be done. You have the World card, you have the Three of Cups. For some of you, I think that you're celebrating the fact that you found another job, because I have the World here, which means that there's closure. So if you were trying to figure out whether or not you should exit, I feel like this might be your confirmation saying yes. For some of you, you may need to get out of your comfort zone, because I feel like these people aren't treating you right. And it's like the goalpost is always moved in order for you to get a leg up. So, all right. But I mean, I don't feel like externally there's anything that's going on. I feel like this is all internal for you, Aquarius. I think work is work is work. Work is the same as it always been. I just think that your internal is saying, hey, we need to do something about this. Okay. Current love situation. Let's go into that and see what's going on for you. Current love situation. Current love situation. What's going on for Aquarius and their person? How does Aquarius, what is Aquarius's person thinking and feeling in the month of July? Star card in the reverse, Queen of Wands in the reverse, Four of Pentacles. There's something that they're holding on to. I feel like they're trying to pretend like they're okay, but I don't think they are. I feel like there's something that needs to be healed. And they're I don't know. They're masking something that they've been holding on to. It could possibly be a grudge, but let me see. Give me more on this particular thing. You also could be dealing with somebody who has Aquarius in their chart with that star card there. Chariot, Queen of Swords, Seven of Cups. This person wants to move things forward. Okay, now, okay, I understand. They're wanting more progress in the connection between the two of you. You have that Chariot that's there. And so they're putting on as though they're okay with how things are right now. But in reality, I feel like there's a lot of confusion as far as like not really having certainty when it comes to the two of you progressing. I don't know if this is like a what's the next step or a what are we type of connection, like where they are, but let me see. What are you wanting to do when it comes to that Chariot? Full card in the reverse, Judgment, Three of Cups. Could be reunite. Like if y'all were something and then you went down to like just friends. They're very cautious on bringing this up. Judgment to the Three of Cups. This is somebody who's wanting a second chance with you. They're wanting to reunite, come back together. Heal the connection. I'm going to see what your side says. How does Aquarius feel? You're waiting, maybe planning. Okay. Why the Ten of Pentacles, or I'm sorry, why the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse? Moon in the reverse. I don't feel like you don't want to do this with this person, but I feel like what it's almost saying is you're waiting to take action. You're wanting something that's real and you're wanting something that you feel happiness in. What you don't want is a missed opportunity. And so while this person is ready to, I feel like this is the same shit again, where there was somebody here that was trying to rush things while you were like, no, 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 you know, let's try to kind of navigate this. What I feel like you're doing is you're waiting. You're kind of trying to get a lay of the land. It doesn't matter if you know this person or not. Like as far as like, you know, oh, we've been together for a long time, or oh, we were together for a long time. I feel like you're trying to assess possibly what might be the culprit and why things fell apart in the first place. It's like you're trying to see what could possibly come up that could create a missed opportunity between the two of you. So you don't want to jump straight into it because you're wanting something real. You're waiting. But it's not like a wait game as in I'm doing nothing. I feel like you're doing something. I feel like there's something that's there, but I also feel like this person is just dissatisfied with something because they're wanting things to move forward, but they're not saying it. Like they're not telling you. They're putting on a happy face. They're putting on a front. Very cautious on bringing it up to you. What can Aquarius anticipate for what's going to happen between the two of them? Six of Wands in the reverse. High Priestess in the reverse. Eight of Wands in the reverse. Five of Swords in the reverse. What's the outcome? Knight of Cups in reverse. Ace of Wands in reverse. Seven of Pentacles. Eight of Swords in reverse. I feel like July they might talk about it. They haven't been talking about it. I as I was pulling, I heard a closed mouth don't get fed. I feel like this is like if they're not telling you what's in their thoughts, then there's nothing that can be discussed or worked out, or understanding can come about. Like, there's nothing that can be done. So I do feel like this person is going to try to speak up about something that they haven't been talking about to you. I don't think they're going to say everything. I do also feel like they'll only give you bits and pieces, because it's like they are trying to avoid a fight as much as possible. They don't want to argue with you. They don't want to fight with you. I feel like I have like some sort of like little hair. Sorry. And I keep like touching my face. But they don't want to fight or argue with you. They don't want a confrontation. They don't want um a false start. They're very concerned about that. Give me more. Devil. 9 of Wands in reverse. The World. What I do feel like, though, is when this conversation is discussed, I do think that it can possibly bring you guys to finally putting some closure on either some bad habits, some trauma from the past, some triggers. It allows you guys to open up, and then literally closing out that devil energy, because that's what you guys are going to need in order to move forward. And I think on both parts, on both sides. For zodiac signs, for them, like I said, I had well, shit, I can't remember what I told you. Scorpio, Aries, Cancer, Aquarius, that's what I said. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Capricorn, Cancer again. That's it. Oh, and well, you had High Priestess, but I feel like that energy was, well, it could be Pisces. They could have Pisces, or you could. Either one of y'all could have those in your chart. Okay. Single life. What's going on for my single life, Aquarius? Is anyone coming towards them? The singles that are not dealing with anybody right now. Is anyone coming? Oh, shit. Is anyone coming towards Aquarius in the month of July? 8 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. A lot of you are going to be more so focusing on rebuilding financial wealth. Like, I feel like there's like a reestablishment of finances. You're more so concerned about that, having to start all over. So for some of y'all, you're more concerned about this new job that you're getting, or this new business that you're creating. Anyone coming towards Aquarius? 3 of Pentacles. Justice. Knight of Cups in the reverse. You can meet somebody at work, or somebody through your work. Because I feel like you're meeting this person on equal playing field. It's weird. But I do feel like there is someone that's in your energy. I do see a wishy-washiness and inconsistency, though. I want to see who this is. Is this Aquarius? Aquarius. Is this the other person? It's the other person. I see you getting out of your comfort zone with this person. But I feel like they're not... Oops, sorry. I feel like they're not ready. So there's a possibility of a lot of like wishy-washy energy because they're not really ready. You got Sag, Libra here. What's the outcome in July for these two? Why the devil? You got Capricorn. Why the devil? Sun in the reverse. It's funny because you're waiting it out again with this person. I almost feel like they're trying to rush things too. Like, you can tell that they're not really ready to be in a commitment, but also they're trying to rush things. So just watch out for that. Three of Wands. I feel like you're going to wait. Kind of like in the other one, your current situation. But I feel like you guys are going to wait because you're waiting to see if any bullshit comes up from their side. You don't know them. I don't think you know this person. You're trying to see, okay, what are your bad habits? What are your issues? What's the toxic shit that you got? Because I'm trying to see so that way I don't get into something. And you're allowing time to play its part so that way things just kind of come up that you wouldn't see normally had you rushed it. So but you do got somebody, you got Leo energy here too. All right, let's go all signs, their sign. All signs, their sign. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, I'm sorry, I'm looking at the name Aquarius. If you're dealing with an Aries, I feel like the Aries is going to be very direct and clear with what they are wanting. You're going to know exactly what they want in the month of July. Taurus, they're going to also be telling secrets. How they, like, whatever it is that they've been keeping to themselves, you're going to find out. Hopefully this isn't like you're going to find out bad shit. I mean, it could be bad. It could be good. Just depends on your situation. But I do feel like you're going to find out things that you didn't know about the Taurus. If you're dealing with the Gemini wants to put effort, energy into the connection. I also feel like the Gemini is going to be working quite a bit in July. If you're dealing with a Cancer, the Cancer has another person. They're straddling the fence. There's another option that they have here. If you're dealing with a Leo, the Leo just wants to be single. They want their independence at this time in July. If you're dealing with a Virgo, the Virgo is different toilet, same shit. So if you don't know this Virgo and you just meet them, you're repeating a cycle and not a great one. If this is a Virgo that you already know, they're repeating a cycle that you're already aware of. So I see like some sort of cycle needs to be broken when it comes to that Virgo. If you're dealing with a Libra, they want to get back together. They enjoy your time. They want to reconnect. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, you know, the Scorpio wants you to like adore them, be obsessed with them. They want, they feel like you don't do enough to show that. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, the Sagittarius thinks you're wonderful. Like they can truly see something big, like this be a big deal to them. Okay. They see the value in the connection. They can see themselves having kids with you. Okay. If you are dealing with a Capricorn, the Capricorn's trying to save things from falling apart, or the Capricorn themselves are falling apart and they're trying to like keep shit together. If you're dealing with another Aquarius, I feel like the Aquarius has something to say. They're going to rush in to speak to you. Also, if you're dealing with another Aquarius and you guys have not been communicating, they're about to break no contact. If you're dealing with a Pisces, I think you got the same kind of situation here, except with this, I feel like this Pisces has been in a lot of isolation. They're about to come out of isolation. So you'll be hearing from them as well. All right, Aquarius, that's what I got for you guys today. Thank you so much for being here. Greatly appreciate it. Please don't forget to hit the like and hype button. And until next time, you guys take care.